very well welcome to the London Irish Centre here in Camden Square. This is the second night of our 2014 Christmas doubleheader. It's been quite a year for white-collar boxers across the city, and tonight is the finale. 10 fights are scheduled on tonight's bill, including one title fight for the WCBL heavyweight belt between John Evans and Sean Cox. Now, if you are watching this for the first time, bear in mind that many of the competitors tonight are stepping in the ring for the first time, some of whom only picked up the sport just 10 weeks ago. It takes a huge amount of courage to step through the ropes in front of a packed audience of nearly 1,000 here in the heart of the city. So sit back, enjoy the ride. This is Fists of Fury. I'll now hand you over to our Master of Ceremonies, Peter Lowe, to introduce the action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the London Irish Centre here in Camden, London, with a night of white-collar boxing action. Tonight's officials are your timekeeper at the bell, Mr. Peter Lowe, and your referee and head judge, Mr. Seamus Dunn. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to pull the visor down on your helmet, fasten your seatbelts, and prepare to be entertained. As Scott Borthwick proudly presents the WCBL's Fight Night, Fists of Fury! And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce you to the fighters competing out of the red corner this evening.
So all of the fighters in the red corner making their way to the ring. You see the crowd lifting up a few decibels. These are a team of young men who have spent the last 10 weeks preparing hard and fast for tonight. Some of whom will have stepped through the ropes before, some of whom will be stepping through now for the very first time. So there'll be a lot of nervous faces in there. As I said before, 10 fights scheduled on the bill tonight. For you is the red team. Scott Borthwick, the owner, head promoter of White Collar Boxing, leads the blue corner out. And they enter through the ropes again. A few boos and cheers. Always a lively atmosphere here at the London Irish Centre. It's one thing you can absolutely bank on. So this crowd never ever disappoint you. Certainly a few sore throats the morning after. And a few sore heads as well. In the central shot there with the beard, the Red Sox, Sean Cox, he'll be fighting the WCBL heavyweight title.
to help raise money for a very special little girl named Joni, who is bravely battling cancer. So let's please welcome to the ring my hero, and it should be yours, Joni Stevens! Ladies and gentlemen, we need to raise £150,000 for Joni to go to the USA to receive specialist treatment, and we need your help. During the evening, you will see lovely Stacey come out with her pink bucket, so we ask you all to please give very generously to an exceptionally good cause. I think you'll all agree. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, can we have a big round of applause for Joni Stevens! Join the fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Peter Lowe, our master of ceremonies, doing a sterling job of getting things underway. Like this crowd need whipping up anymore, but Peter, if they do, is certainly the man to do it. So 10 fights scheduled on the bill tonight, 9 of them 3 by 2-minute rounds, and the title fight itself, the heavyweight title, will be contested over 4 2-minute rounds. So that's the only difference there. Any title fight always goes that extra round, but believe me, 3 rounds is certainly enough for the ferocity, let's say, that these guys go at it. So expect some fast-paced action early on. And, coming up first on the bill, Fergal Kerr in the blue corner, Dan Holt in the red. Fergal, 29-year-old carpenter from Sutton in South London. Dan Holt, his opponent as well, is a debutant in tonight's show. Should be some good action as we await the first competitors of the night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's get the action underway! Please welcome firstly to the red corner from Kilburn, London, Dan Holt!
Well, never an easy position being the first fighter entering the ring. And Dan, the hitman Holt, has the unenviable task. He comes out to some good support here until he had stopped all sport 5 years ago following a series of injuries. Suffered an early midlife crisis when he turned 30, resulted in his signing up to tonight's show. I think that's probably more a quarter-life crisis. Dan, and 30 by no means is old, but he says he's keen to show he's still got some life in him. So good luck to Dan Holt tonight.
From Sutton, Surrey,
Fergal Kerr, the opposite man in the blue corner, 29 years of age, so only just the younger man on this occasion. He's a carpenter from Sutton in South London. He says here he enjoys candlelit dinners and walks along the beach. Well, I can't promise Fergal that the next 6 minutes is going to be quite as romantic or as peaceful as that. Fergal Kerr enters. Head guard already on.
He's from Kilburn, London. Please welcome Dan He's from Simon, Surrey. Please welcome Fergal.
referee bringing the first two fighters of the night, Fergal Kerr in the blue corner and Dan Holt in the red corner, to the middle of the ring. Their instructions. Instructions will be keeping the gloves high, protecting yourselves at all times, watching low blows, which is anything really below the belly button line, also known as below the belt. The sound of the first bell rings. Never ever a peaceful start for White Collar Boxing. Dan Holt started extremely quickly early on. Fergal Kerr is really on the ropes. He's going to surely get a standing 8 count early on here from the referee. He is indeed. Fergal Kerr looks absolutely shell-shocked. Dan Holt has come out all guns blazing. He'll sense blood early. If Fergal Kerr can ride this out, just wonder whether Dan Holt will punch himself out. Kerr, hang on. Nice jab from Holt. And then moves forward again on the attack. This is the point where footwork's so important for the man under attack. Look at the face of Fergal Kerr. Second standing 8 count. Fergal just bravely looking at the referee, nodding, saying I'm okay to go on, but he's going to have to get some of that blood cleared up in the nose. Can impair the airways, a very heavily blocked nose. And already you see the open mouth breathing from Kerr as Holt comes in again, lands a big right over the top. And Kerr needs to really try and clinch or get out of trouble, but he cannot do either at the moment as Holt swings away with wide looping right hand shots and left hooks. Unfortunately, Fergal Kerr is back to those candlelit dinners and long walks on the beach, because Dan Holt just proved too much for his opposite man. Early first round stoppers. Don't often see those in white collar boxing. Well, Dan Holt said he was keen to show that there was life left in the old dog. Certainly is. I have a feeling we may be seeing him again. So Dan Holt wins via an early stoppage here in round 1. We go to Peter Lowe, our Master of Ceremonies, for the official result. Welts under Fergal Kerr's right eye. Looking at those egg guards offer a measure of protection. It's incredible.
41 seconds remaining on the very first round. Your referee Shane Scott has stopped the contest, leaving Fergal Kerr in no position to continue. Therefore, your winner by TKO, fighting out of the red corner.
I said in the introduction that you have to certainly be brave to get through the ropes, because you never quite know what's going to happen, and that's about as brutal and fast-paced as it gets. Full respect to Fergal Kerr for stepping in there, and he just embraces with some friends ringside. He looks to be okay. Hopefully he'll live to fight another day. Dan Holt, our first winner of the night. Big stoppage win for him.
Now, please welcome to the red corner from Romford, Essex, Ross Brown.
Ross Brown is a familiar face to white collar boxing viewers, has fought here before. He starts in the red corner tonight.
And please welcome to the blue corner all the way from Scotland, Leo James.
Somebody commented earlier on that Leo James is a bit of a Russell Crowe lookalike. The question is, will he have the gladiator spirit and see himself through the next 6 minutes? In his bio here it says he isn't big on sharing information about himself, and in fact his name isn't really Leo.
Introducing to you first in the fighting out on the red corner. He's from around 36, where he is known as the Lone Ranger. Please welcome Ross Brown. And across the ring, fighting out on the blue corner, he comes from Scotland, makes some noise for Leo James.
So the referee bringing the fighters to the centre of the ring for their final instructions. So Ross Brown in the red corner, Leo James in the blue. James has started fast, working well behind the jab. Ross Brown just finding himself in a difficult position and pushed early onto the back foot. He's got to regain his composure, start working behind that jab, as he is doing now, just moving off to his left. Although he's walking forward, it's a measure of composure about Leo James's attack. He's just caught by a nice right-hand counter from Brown. Lovely left hook to the body from Brown. And good technical encounter this so far. Of course, the aim of white-collar boxing is to match competitors to somebody who's boxing at their level so that we don't see too many mismatches. And by and large, the team are very successful in doing so. As you can see in this opening minute or so, very competitive opener. Lovely long right hand from Leo James landed. Ross Brown took it well. Leo James showing some really nice timing on his shots. Caught a couple of times on the counter, but by and large, controlling the action from the centre of the ring, stalking his man down, but being economical with his shots. Not letting things go until he feels that he has a target to land on. Just moves off to his left, throws a double jab. Brown evades him that time. Those 2 minutes fly by when you're sitting outside of the ring, but for the fighters in, it seemed like a very, very long time. The first round comes to an end. Leo James, confident display, moving well, timing his shots well. Ross Brown, a couple of things to work on over the next 4 minutes. That's what the corner men are there for, to give advice, keep their men calm in between rounds, pass on nuggets of wisdom that can just help their fighters as they progress through rounds 2 and 3. So interesting to see what advice is passed on, what's heeded. At the moment, Leo James looks to have taken an early lead. Ide Dedegbe there in his corner. Been a regular competitor in white-collar boxing over the last couple of years and taken a role more as a corner man. Same pattern as the first round emerges. James taken to the centre of the ring. Ross Brown now perhaps quite so keen to give up ground as he was in the first round. Looking to perhaps beat his man to the punch, but again it's James just setting up those combinations, working a jab upstairs and then looking to land shots to the body after. Again, James just winning the jab exchange as Brown's corner man saying you've got to throw more, got to try and get off first. Again, a nice right body shot from James. I know Brown walks forward, he's inactive as far as punches are concerned, and when he is throwing, slightly off balance, although a good right hand landed. As James cleverly ties his man up in the corner, gives himself a couple of seconds to recover, and then regains the centre of the ring. Nice footwork from Leo James, landing his shots and then evading the oncoming attack. As Brown tries to press forward, lands a nice left hook and another there. Nice clean scoring shots for the judges ringside. And then James goes back to work and landed a nice flurry to the head, and Brown comes straight back at him. Perhaps just a bit of kidology from Brown there, absorbing some punishment, and just seeing Mide corner of Leo James saying, tuck up, get yourself tight and get back behind the jab, keep this long. Nice nod of acknowledgement from James to say, yeah, you got me in the end of that round. Ross Brown know that he did have a little bit of success in that last half a minute or so. Nice encounter developing here. Been a really interesting couple of rounds this. Leo James has shown some really competent boxing skills from the centre of the ring, nice footwork. Ross Brown has proved his durability and shown spirit in pockets. Has on occasion troubled James. You feel that he may be a couple of rounds behind and may need something spectacular to even up the playing fields. All hinges on the next minute and 30. Nice combination again from James, just fighting in bursts and then moving out of range. Keeping Brown off balance, but forward comes Brown, undeterred. And when fighters do tie up there, just to give themselves a bit of a breather, it's the referee's job to give them 1 or 2 seconds and then try and separate them to get back to action, or encourage the boxers to kind of fight their way out of it, break from the clinch under their own steam. Often used defensive tactic for boxers perhaps in need of a breather or who are under fire. Nice counter on the ropes from James, but then Brown managed to catch him with the left of his own and again leans and holds. Referee saying punch your way out of it. James signalling to Mide, his corner man there, that perhaps there's a problem with his left glove, although the box on. And this is where the tiredness and fatigue just starts to creep in. You just see the pace slow a little bit, the feet planted more, and Ross Brown just digging in. James replies, real good ebb and flow to this last round. He's throwing those big slapping rights to the body. Great fight, and the guys hug in the centre of the ring. I think Ross Brown may look back on that, see that perhaps inactivity in those early couple of rounds has maybe cost him down the stretch. Leo James just really confident, commanded the centre of the ring early on. Either way, see that the smiles and the hugs and the mutual respect there, as we always see with all of our white collar boxers. That's what makes the sport so great. Men or women putting their health on the line in many respects, putting it all on the line in front of the crowd, but coming out of it with a huge amount of respect for both themselves and each other. We'll go to Peter Lowe for the results.
Your referee has scored this contest 29 points to 28 points in favour of your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, appreciation crowd, Ross Brown.
I think the correct decision being made there. Really nice, comprehensive style from Leo James. commanding the fight from start to finish. Had to weather a couple of storms there as well. That's what white collar boxing is all about. So, James picks up a win in the blue corner to level the scores for the teams at 1 apiece.
And for the next battle of the evening, please welcome to the red corner from Dublin, Ireland.
Lots of support for Kevin Glynn as he keeps the crowd waiting, builds the entrance. And all the training and all the preparation in the world to quite prepare you. Walking out under the lights, hearing the crowd, and there is Kevin Glynn. James Egan, a club promoter from Watford. He comes from a sporting background, follows boxing very closely as a fan, trains at Rooney's ABC during the week. Got some loud and proud supporters with him tonight. James Egan in the blue corner. A lot of nervous energy in this one, you can just sense it. James Egan in the blue corner looks fired up. Kevin Glynn, maybe a hint of nervousness in the eyes, but both raring to go. Expect a fast start. You could sense it was going to be quick, and both fighters have come out swinging. Nice jab. And Kevin Glynn just moving off to his left-hand side, popping it out. Lovely jab. Kevin Glynn, James Egan unable to get within range, in balance, but charging his man down. So often we see a frantic early pace and then get a little so into the fight. The lads calm down, begin to measure and pick their shots more. No, it's Kevin Glynn just dominating the early exchanges with a nice long straight jab. Egan just moving off to his left, looking for an opening. Nice to come in under the jab that time again. Glynn just picking his shots well and now ties him up. Good start from the Irishman in the red corner. Now Egan just beginning to have a pocket of success. Can be incredibly disheartening when your opponent has a good jab, because every time you step in, getting pot shotted and getting on the end of that jab is enough to deter you from trying to make the first move. Whether or not that was Kevin Glynn's plan, it's certainly working. James Egan at the moment is looking like he's just struggling to find his range. It'll come as the fight progresses. Egan now circling to his right. Again, Glynn just beating into the jab. Onto that jab of Kevin Glynn. Slips under a right hand. Real pressure tactic now for Egan. Fencing match tactics didn't work in the first round, and this approach looks dangerous, but perhaps a little bit more successful than the first round. Case away that Kevin Glynn can use some footwork to get himself out of a few tight situations where he is under pressure. He took a stiff jab just then, did Glynn. Replied with a nice shot of his own. That could cause stuff this as Egan walks forward. Seems Glynn with a couple of shots there in the corner. Pushing the head back. He separates them. So he's box on. Trouble. Trying to pick the shots and range. Lovely right hand. Egan took that flush on the chin. He stands up, but he has to clinch. He surely must have felt that one. Absolutely square on the jaw. He saw the neck tilt and knee in the world with his man. And there's possibly a problem with the glove. Patiently in the neutral corner. And box on, Egan comes forward with nice right hands. And now it's Kevin Glynn who has to hang on. A real ebb and flow in this fight. Glynn had the better in the first round, but now Egan coming on strong in the second. In many ways for the crowd, the beauty of having just 3 rounds of action is that the fighters really do leave it all in the ring. 2 minutes per round is fast paced. The fighters know that they've got to get work done in a short space of time. They can't pace themselves for a 12-round fight. There's not a great deal of value in putting body shots in the bank for later on down the stretch, because there is no down the stretch. So really for these guys, what they see in front of them, a short period of time in which they've got to do the business, and as a result, very explosive, high energy, fast-paced action. So the fighters touch gloves. Kevin Glynn in the red corner, James Egan in the blue. Third and final round. Egan back to the jab, and Egan lands that big right hand. Starting to get a little bit scrappy. Nice jab from Egan, just lunged in around the back of it, and caught that. 2 shots by Kevin Glynn as a result. There's a punch on the break there. The referee said box on. I think Kevin Glynn was particularly expecting it. Hence the saying, protect yourselves at all times. James Egan, it's a little bit wobble here. Taking 7 or 8 big shots to the head. over matter position for James Egan, taking a lot of punishment in the last half a minute. Kevin Glynn can put his foot down, may be able to put a stop to this. Egan on the ropes, Kevin Glynn throws a wild right hand and they both hang on. 20 more seconds to go, an enthralling third and final round. Both men absolutely exhausted, near the final 15 seconds. Egan comes forward again, Kevin Glynn in the corner now with his back to the corner. It's Egan trying one last final rally, lands a right hand and another. Both men tie up on the ropes. That is absolutely fantastic action. Both men can be thoroughly proud of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for both boxers after 3 rounds. And after 3 rounds of action, well, referee and judge Shane has done the score this contest. 29 points to 29 points, 8 to 4. Show your appreciation for Kevin
Certainly very close indeed. I think Kevin Glynn may look back on that with a couple of regrets. He very nearly looked like he had James Egan out of there at one point, landed several punches without reply. Egan hanging there, he came back strong towards the end of the fight. What a grandstand finish it was, and actually probably be a shame to have had a loser coming out of that one. Both men winners, in my opinion, and I'm sure many of the people watching ringside as well. So Kevin Glynn and James Egan emphatically fight a well-earned draw.
And now, please welcome to the red corner from right here in Camden, North London, Selassie
Klue! Selassie Klue, a recruitment consultant studying law. He's very local indeed. Boxing tonight for a charity called Hope for Children. So great to see that some of the fighters tonight not only boxing for themselves, but many raising money for worthwhile charities as well. So good luck to Selassie Klue tonight. He starts in the red corner. There he is, big lad too. The ring by Scott Borthwick and Nide Denegbe in his corner. Looks calm and relaxed, which you can't always say for every fighter on these cards, but certainly a measure of composure in his body language. Selassie Klue in the red corner.
To the blue corner from Reading, Ben
Ben the Bear Woodhouse. They are big lads in the ring, but this one certainly would be heavyweights in the professional ranks. Ben the Bear Woodhouse says he doesn't like getting hurt. He's got a challenge, he likes a challenge, he's got a big passion for MMA, and boxing is a great place to start. Well, I don't know if heavyweight boxing is the best place to start if you don't like getting hurt. Good luck to Ben Woodhouse tonight. He's an assistant branch manager at the Barclays in London. He starts in the blue corner. Let's try some water in the interval, mate. I'm fine for now. Cheers, buddy. Ben Woodhouse with the customised shorts with Bear on the front, Woodhouse on the back. Selassie Clue in the red corner. Big lads, both got to be 6'4", 6'5", 100 kilos plus a piece. So expect some big hard shots going in early doors. When you play your percentages, the heavyweight division is the place to see early knockouts. So Woodhouse comes forward, early jab from him. Coming back with a right of his own. Woodhouse there nicely parried away the jab that came towards him. Lovely 1-2 from Clue. Oh, the big right over the back of it. Woodhouse just felt that one. Flying in, the big 1-2 of his own. Just missed with the right hand. You know the crowd rise in anticipation of what could have been a very dangerous shot. Clue did well to avoid it. The referee breaks him up, says box on. Again, nice head movement from Clue. Classic lean back style, not usually advised in the boxing world, but Muhammad Ali got it down to an absolute art form, snapping that head back just out of range of the punch. And of course, we do get caught, you are leaning backwards, and it's hard to recover from big headshots, especially in this weight division. Credit to the referee there, just getting in and to separate these big guys. Came forward with a 1-2, but Bill caught him with a right on the counter. There goes the end of the first round. He certainly couldn't call the start cagey, but either man really stamping his authority on the first couple of minutes. So interesting to see how this one progresses over the next four. Making sure that both fighters stay right back in their corners until he gives the instruction to step forward to the centre of the ring. He has done so now. Woodhouse has lumbered forward, clinched on to Clue. Now work for Woodhouse on the inside, but Clue big counter right. It's always the ones you don't see that can hurt the most. Clue took several shots in succession, which he is doing now. He's turned his back. Received a standing 8 count. Into his corner, head guard is wrong. He didn't turn away because he felt he couldn't see. He didn't turn away because he was hurt. He does protest to the referee. Nevertheless, he receives a standing 8 count. His corner man, Mide Dedegbe there. Don't turn your back. There's a problem, signal to the referee next time. I think the assumption from the referee and from many of us ringside was that Clue turned away because of 1 or 2 hurtful shots. In fact, perhaps he feels he turned away because his visor had come down and he couldn't see, and that may have cost him a crucial point in this second round. As it stands, Ben Woodhouse will be winning this round by a single point. Each knockdown carries a 1-point penalty, a 10-point must system. The fighter who wins the round will score 10. The fighter who loses the round will score 9. And the point will be deducted for every knockdown that occurs. At the moment, this is a Woodhouse round, 10 points to 8. Here comes Woodhouse again. Nice counter from Clue. Scything uppercut from Selassie Clue, just glanced the target. You can see but a few members of the crowd just wincing away, hands over mouths. Third and final round. The bell was sounded. Lassie Clue, Ben Woodhouse meet in the middle, head on, as they have done for the last 4 minutes. He will come out on top. Chris Woodhouse got the advantage from that knockdown, a rather standing 8 count, shall I say, in round 2. And Clue must know that he needs to level up the scores. Clubbing, looping right. Came in behind the jab for the man in red. Telling Selassie to go on the offensive, leave it all in the ring. Woodhouse lands a right. Again, it's just scrappy on the inside. Oh, nice long right from Clue. Caught Woodhouse bang on the chin. Just feel it was a glancing blow. See a pocket of people in my eye line, and I only see family members of one of the guys in the ring. They all look really concerned. Lots of hands over mouths, lots of concerned faces, couple on their feet. Easy to watch a family member or a loved one get in the ring and go through this sort of thing. I'm sure they'll be absolutely relieved to hear the final bell. What's been a really enthralling encounter between these two. Woodhouse paws forward, caught by Clue in return and swinging away a little bit past the belt. Selassie Clue not particularly happy about that, understandably so, but Nide Negbe there, just a wry smile saying, don't worry about it, we do get caught in the heat of the moment. But fighters say that they don't even hear the final bell, and Ben Woodhouse there just leaving everything in the ring right until the last minute. A couple of shots after it as well, but I'm sure all will be forgiven.
This contest 29 points to 28 points in favour of your winner, fighting out of the blue corner.
Well, as we suspected, that standing 8 count in the second round perhaps did cost Selassie Clue maybe the win, but maybe cost him the draw. Ben Woodhouse sneaks the victory, 29 points to 28. no time in getting through the ropes. Sam Kabagembe, he is the opponent in the blue corner. Took up boxing in September this year. And while you're watching this DVD, only the middle of December, so really not more than about 10 weeks. He said he took it up to improve his fitness, and so far enjoyed every minute of it. He said including having his contact lenses punched out of every position possible, mostly in his training. Sam Kabagembe is in the blue corner. Up of the crowd from where you're watching this, but they're not exactly a reserve punch in here. They never ever are. If you're looking for a quiet night in at the library, my advice would be to go elsewhere. But if you look for action, excitement, and a great atmosphere, this is the place to be. Sam Kabagembe in the blue, Karim Bayham in the red. Adopting that southpaw stance with a right hand lead. Kabagembe, an orthodox stance. Bayham landed a nice lead jab there. Kabagembe's landed a good right of his own. He'll be hoping that those contact lenses stay in place over the next few minutes. Nice right again from Kabagembe. It's the right hand that's often successful against the southpaw. Just given the angle that they stand at, and the way that the right hand arcs in. It is the shot that lands a lot, but in response, it's that left backhand from the southpaw, which is often a danger for an orthodox fighter. Kabagembe again, just pot-shotting his opponent with the right hand. And the other thing that's often prevalent when an orthodox fighter and a southpaw meet is they do tread on each other's toes because the lead feet are in more or less the same position. As one steps in, so does the other. There's a lot of feet being trodden on, so the onus is on both men to try and get his feet outside of the others. You see Kabagembe circling to his left. Bayham circling to his right. Just timing that right hand as Bayham walks forwards. Just paws away, right-handed jab from the man in red. Oh, a lovely left backhand landed from Bayham. Kabagembe took it well. He's just flicking out that jab again, that big left-hand land. Good first opening round from both men. Good spells for both red and blue. Hard one to score for the judges. 4 more minutes for both parties to make their mark. So round number 2, Karim Bayham in the red, Sam Kabagembe in the blue. Nice right hand from Kabagembe. sweat fly off the head guard of Kareem Bayham. Bayham certainly with size advantage. Looks like a slight height advantage and perhaps reach as well, but Kabagembe has certainly found his range and his timing really well in these first couple of minutes. It's a lovely right hand. And a shout coming from the red corner. Move your head. Keep your opponent guessing. Lovely left hand to the body from Kareem Bayham. Again a big left to the head, set it up with the right to the body, but again being deterred by that. In response to show that he wasn't hurt, marched forward and opened up the flow to the body. Both men draw breath and they look to go again. 20 seconds left in round number 2. And either man make an impact. Kabagembe really going for it. In hand speed to go with Kabagembe. Bayham has been durable, that left hand at times troubled his opposite man, so an intriguing first couple of rounds, all to fight for in the decider. Early goings of round number 3. Kabagembe landing 2 or 3 rights to the head. Bayham with left to the body. More eye-catching shots coming from the man in the blue corner. Bayham just briefly spun around there. Lost his balance. Comes forward again. Kabagembe trying to keep his man at bay with a jab. Saw the left hand coming that time, just managed to slip it. Again, telegraphing the left, but managing to land to the sternum. To the last 40 or so seconds of this round. To see both fighters drawing breath, you can just see the energy and some of the power draining out of those shots. They really have given everything. It was a lovely left hand from Bayham and an immediate right in response from Kabagembe. Both men now far more flat-footed than they were in the first minute of the fight. As the bell goes, two rather tired looking individuals who've left everything out there. Great contest again. Await the judges' decisions. As always, Peter Lowe to give us the final announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for both boxers after 3 entertaining rounds. And after those 3 rounds of action, your referee has scored this contest 30 points to 28 points in favour of your winner, fighting out of the
Kabagembe gracious in defeat as Karim Bayham judged to have done enough by the judges ringside. Fast start for the man in the blue corner. Bayham rode out the storm, landing some big left hands en route to a close, well-earned victory. So Karim Bayham in the red corner down with final victory before the interval, after which we'll see the WCBL title fight for John Evans and Sean Cox. We'll see you in a moment.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our WCBL heavyweight title fight. Please welcome to the red corner from Medway in Gates, John Evans!
So as you just heard Peter Lowe, our Master of Ceremonies, announce this is for the WCBL heavyweight title. Making his way to the ring, Big John Evans. Competitor before at white collar boxing. Now it's his time to shine. He marks his debut with a win back in March. This is the big one. Beautiful red WCBL heavyweight belt. John Evans. Big reception making his way to the ring. Sharp on the pads in the warm-up 5 or so minutes ago. Big powerful hitter. Rangy jab. Sean Cox, who's taken this fight on rather short notice after 2 or 3 people pulled out with a heavyweight title with John Evans, and Sean Cox, another regular competitor at white collar boxing. I believe we've seen him on 2 or 3 fights before. He's of much shorter stature than his opponent. He's durable, he's tough, he's rugged. He's in there. Give it a real good go tonight. Sean Cox in the blue corner.
This round will be contested over 2 rounds for the WCBL heavyweight title. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. He's from Medway in Kent. Please welcome John Happy Pants for Sean Daddy Cool.
Sean Cox in the blue corner, John Evans in the red. First bell of the fight sounds. Evans starts fast, popping out that jab. Cox, being the shorter man, shorter reach, knows he's got to get past that long jab. He can get inside, he can do his best work. Evans, on the other hand, knows he's got to keep this one at range. And so far, he's been successful. Nice couple of jabs and the right off the back of it. Cox just complaining. It's one of those shots landed on the back of the head. The referee just maneuvering Cox to the neutral corner. He doesn't look very happy at all. He's taking a clubbing low around the back and it's just dislodged the head guard. Can be a problem. Johnny Evans just looks to his corner. And the crowd that have gathered here in support of his heavyweight title challenge as the referee brings him back to the centre. His Cox landing a big right hand over the top. Evans took it well. And now these two go toe to toe in the centre of the ring. Lovely clubbing blow it was from Sean Cox. Wobbled the legs of Evans. He's now regained his composure. Takes to the centre of the ring. Lands a clubbing blow to go. And Sean Cox is on his back. Evans sent to the neutral corner. And now the 10 count will begin. Sean Cox is up. The referee will now ask him to lift his gloves up, to step forward. And he'll ask those words, are you okay? Do you want to continue? Sean Cox puts the gloves up, comes forward again, walks into a 1-2. Does Evans sense blood? So difficult for Cox to get past that jab. Such a big man, John Evans as well. He's really got some weight behind those shots as well. It's a long right. He's thrown from such a long way away. Must look to Sean Cox, like he's halfway across the ring and still getting hit with a jab, and a great opening round with John Evans. Sean Cox bravely climbed up from the canvas to see the bell in round number 1. And I said, well, don't blink because you may miss it. Nearly curtains for Cox. Round number 2, loving left hook, landing flush to the body of Sean Cox. He took it really well. Now Evans beginning to tee off, and Cox has got no response. He's done the right thing, clinched. Good survival instinct from Sean Cox there, but Evans seeing some really clean shots. Nice straight right there. I've seen Sean Cox on a couple of occasions. He really is as tough as they come. He's showing his durability here. Shot there, just wobble the legs of Cox, and forgets two legs indeed. He takes a knee. The referee did the right thing there. He was about to come in anyway, and unfortunately for Sean Cox, a valiant effort it was. Sean Cox back up on his feet there, and he looks to be okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 55 seconds completed of the second round, your referee Seamus Brown has stopped the contest with Sean Cox in no position to continue. Therefore, your winner and the new WCBL Heavyweight Champion, John And show your appreciations now, very game general, Sean Cox.
Very game Sean Cox indeed, and again worth bearing in mind that Sean took this fight on a little over 2 weeks notice, and Johnny Evans in really good shape, fine form, and you have to have the utmost respect for Sean Cox coming in, taking this fight and really showing a lot of durability. So respect to Sean Cox, I'm almost certain that we'll see him again, and of course we will see John Evans, the new heavyweight champ, back in action, I'm sure, in our next show. He'll be defending that title. Congratulations to him.
Please welcome to the red corner from Reading, Lee Richards.
Well, what a night it has been so far, and not over yet. Still a number of fights to come, and in the red corner this time, it's Lee Richards. Another man who, no stranger to boxing on the white collar shows. I've seen him in action before. Good to see him back in the ring. Before the Christmas break, he starts tonight in the red corner.
And please welcome to the blue corner from Raynham in Essex, Matt Brewster.
Matt Brewster, 32 years of age, is a carpenter in Essex, and he's always wanted to get into boxing, loves the buzz of training and sparring. Matt, just sitting there, first time he has ever stepped through a competitive rope, so very, very good luck to him. 30 seconds or so, those would have settled. I'm sure he'd be well into his stride. Well goes for the first round. Richards starts fast. Brewster early on the back foot. Referee just calling time out there. Quite sure what he's stopping for, whether he's going to give him a standing 8 count or whether they're just readjusting the head guard. And the chant of peanut, which is Lee Richards' nickname. I'm quite sure why that is, might have to ask him. Better work from Brewster on the inside after that early storm weathered. Did well to slip under the jab there, trying to mount some offence of his own. A little bit tidy on the inside there, rather untidy. And again, this is where the referee's giving them the instruction to work it out, box their way out of it. Richards coming forward with a nice jab. Brewster keen to meet him in the centre. Always interesting to see those fighters who are more comfortable on the inside and those who really wish to keep the fight at range, and when you do get one of one and one of the other, it makes for an interesting contest with both men having different ambitions for the style of fight that they want to engage in. And that's when the old adage of styles make fights really comes into its own. Nearing the end of the round now as Richards comes forward. A nice flurry, but Brewster spins him round, trying to turn the tide as he pins him on the ropes. Good work on the inside from Brewster. Second round of 3. Lee Richards in the red, Matt Brewster in the blue. And Brewster determined to turn this one ugly. Just knew he wasn't winning it at range and wants to take Lee Richards into a more rough and tough style fight that perhaps will suit him down to the ground. Can Richards establish the jab again, use his footwork to distance himself from his opponent, or can Brewster continue to close the gap? Brewster marches on again. Richards does well in response though, lands a couple of clean shots to the head. There, but it was a jab to the body, then the head, just bringing the guard down with the first shot, giving Richards the space to land the second. And again, the referee just saying, try and work it out yourselves, gives them a couple of seconds and then breaks them up. And Richards landing a good jab at Brewster with a right in response, now clubbing away to the side of Richards' ribs there. Now Richards meeting him in the middle, real toe-to-toe stuff this at times. When Richards unable to re-establish that range, he is quite happy to meet Brewster in the middle. Started with a nice jab. Brewster again able to get inside and rough his man up. Saw the ultimate contrast of styles with Floyd Mayweather and Marcus Maidana earlier this year. Mayweather intent on keeping the fight in range. Maidana intent on keeping his man on the ropes. And we're seeing a version of that here. And Brewster just trying to pin Richards on the ropes. Crude, but at times effective. And what it's doing, it's just nullifying Richards' capability to land clean, precise shots for the judges, and makes it all in all a much harder fight to win on points when you can't effectively get off and land the type of work that you want to. So Brewster, although crude, that work may just be muffling the offense of Richards. And he looks at the referee there, Richards, as if to say, come on, give me some space. About a minute to go here in this final round. The head guard again has been dislodged, and good time for the corner to maybe pass on a few pearls of wisdom. Brewster in the blue corner, taking a deep breath, walks straight onto a jab from Richards, takes 3 short, sharp hooks to the body, but catches him with a clubbing right hand. Again, they lock up. Not the prettiest of fights this, but as always, a big crowd pleaser. Richards jab to the body, then that right hand over the top works again. Brewster just using the lower centre of gravity, bundling his man onto the ropes again. 20 seconds to go in the final round. Who can stamp their mark on this fight? Richards with his back to the ropes again. Brewster being muscled backwards this time. And then Richards, a nice combination through to the head, one to the ribs. Oh, and a lovely right, just as we approach the final bell from Richards. May have done enough to scrape it for him. Good, competitive 3 rounds from these men. Brewster, perhaps realising he was going to be outboxed for range, turned the fight a little uglier than it might have needed to be.
Show your appreciation of both boxers after 3 rounds. And at the end of 3 complete rounds of action, your judge shares down the score. This contest 29 points to 28 points in favour of your winner, fighting out of the red corner. And show your appreciation for our runner-up.
So indeed, Lee Richards did do enough in those first couple of rounds, despite the late rally from Matt Brewster. It wasn't quite enough for the Essex man, but he can go away with his head held high. But it's Lee Richards in the red corner, does take that record to 2 wins and 1 loss. Back to winning ways for the Peanut, he'll be pleased with that. Lee Richards, the victor.
red corner, from Brighton, Will John.
So Will Judd makes his return to white collar boxing. The next British infantry personnel trainer. He said he really caught the boxing bug after the last show. He's willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top tonight. He was impressive in his debut. Can he make it 2 from 2? In the introduction, that some of the fighters you will see tonight step through the ropes, not only for the first time, but after starting the sport just 10 weeks ago. David Moriarty is one such example of that. 10 weeks ago, this man had not laced on a pair of gloves, and now he's about to go 3 2-minute rounds. So man, respect goes to him. There'll be a lot of nerves in there. David Moriarty starts in the blue corner.
Introducing to you first and fighting out of the red corner. He's all the way from right. Please welcome Will
Judd in the red. Touch gloves. Nice long right hand from Judd. It's a key shot for him in his first fight. Not for the first time this evening, just a loose strap or two on the head guard. Appears to be fixed, so Will Judd steps forward, circling to his left, gets caught by a nice jab from Moriarty. David Moriarty moving well for a man that is so new to the sport. Tilt looks good, although he hasn't landed it yet. There he does so. Will Judd just taking longer to adjust his feet and get his timing. John steps in, narrowly missed with the right hand. Just perhaps a little too eager to land that right hand. He does so there. Moriarty wore it well. Just ties his man up now. Timeout called by the referee. This moves David Moriarty into the neutral corner. Moriarty had a necklace of some sort on there. Of course, anything like that can be hazardous, can get caught up. So that's been removed now. They box on. Will Judd, nice right hand to the body, then to the head. Judd, just feinting the jab. Gonna get Moriarty to throw first. Judd again, narrowly missing that right hand just off the break. Just asking David Moriarty to dust his gloves down. A little bit too close for comfort. Judd comes forward, slips under the jab. It's caught by a nice short right uppercut from Moriarty. Referee just briefly mentions to the man in blue not to pin the head of the fighter with his left hand, more curl with the right. That, of course, not allowed. Again, firm but fair instructions from the referee as Judd just moves in and out of range. Good head movement to slip under that jab. The first time that's happened tonight. He catches Moriarty with shots of his own. And again, just pinning the back of the head. And the referee's called break. Moriarty's hit after it. The referee, in no uncertain terms, telling his man, don't hold the head and hit. Same message goes to Judd. Good refereeing, keeping the guys in order, reiterating the rules. Of course, two men newish to the sport. Always easy to remember what's what in there, so good officiating as they come to blows again. Last 2 or 3 seconds of round 2, exploded into life. The bell sounds. Okay, third and final round. David Moriarty, who's given a super account of himself, given his inexperience. Will Judd, who's met him stride for stride, a really close encounter. Who will come out on top? Some good shots landed by Judd. Nice feint and then a right hand lead from the man in red. Seems that Will Judd is edging it in terms of aggression in this final round. Really showing the judges that he wants to go for it. Moriarty meeting him now. Left from Judd. Moriarty's still there, still in front of him and still swinging. I just wonder now whether the referee will deduct a point because he has warned Moriarty about this. He's not going to, he's going to let it go. Nice jab from Moriarty, just missed. Good head movement from Judd, and again, evades 4 separate shots. Here's Will Judd. A lovely double that landed for Judd. He's swinging really wildly here. Moriarty's caught him back. Wow, the cameraman's nearly been knocked off the canvas there. Two arrived in the corner at such a speed. Oh, a lovely 1-2-3 combination from Judd. Moriarty trying to tie him up, give himself a breather. Less than 10 seconds in the round. Can either man make a big statement? Clubbing right to the body from Judd, then the left hook upstairs, slips out the oncoming right from Moriarty. 2 in the middle of the ring, great finish. was to disagree with that decision. Both men gave it all. There really wasn't very much to split them at all. Pockets of success for the red corner and for the blue corner, but in the end, not conclusively enough to separate either fighter.
And now for our next bout of the evening, please welcome to the red corner from Tipperary in the Republic of Ireland, Cathal.
Cathal O'Donovan, the Irish bullet, back for fight number 2, or in his words, back for more punishment.
To the blue corner from Madrid, Spain, Pablo.
Pablo El Matador Arribas, all the way from Madrid, Spain. Moved to Newcastle when he was 18, study at university, and learned the Geordie life. Blimey, that was a culture shock. Headed down to Warwick at 21 years of age to continue his studies. Now he's come even further south to London to start work as a broker in the city. Well, a great journey for Pablo. I wish him well tonight. He starts in the blue corner.
Introduce it to you firstly. Fight of the red corner from Tipperary in the Republic of Ireland, where he is known as the Irish Bullet. Make some noise for Cathal O'Donovan. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes from Madrid, Spain.
Ultimate battle of the evening as the referee calls box and the bell sounds for round number 1. O'Donovan starts fast. Arribas on the back foot, looking to mount an offense of his own, but at the moment O'Donovan getting to the punch first. Those long-limbed, rangy boxers. I wouldn't expect to see as much tying up as perhaps we've seen in some of the previous fights. Nice combination from O'Donovan there. Briefly troubled Arribas. Oh, lovely right hand again from O'Donovan. Finding the target early in round 1. Arribas just circling left and right, trying to find an opening. Comes forward with the jab this time. Seems the edge in power is with O'Donovan. Every time he lands, Arribas just being backed up. Torso perhaps just a little bit too static and caught with one 1 or 2 shots towards the end of that round, but Vitus has touched gloves as we go into the first interval. Good opening round for Cathal O'Donovan. 2 more like that, we may well be looking at victory number 2. Interesting to see the change of tactics when fighters come out after the first round. Often it's on advice of the cornermen, and Arribas looks like he's come out a little bit more aggressive, trying to get there first, but at the moment it's just playing into O'Donovan's hands. Oh, a nice right hand from Arribas there. Work on the inside, and that last right hand he narrowly missed Arribas. O'Donovan comes forward, the jab, then leads to the right, but the right comes in return from Arribas. It's real toe-to-toe stuff at times, this. Sometimes tactics go out the window. It just becomes a case of each man can outfight the other. Battle of wills would be the best way to describe it. It's what we're seeing in front of us at the moment. O'Donovan just being pushed back as Arribas continues to bludgeon his way forward, but here comes the Irishman again. Mide de Degbait shouting instructions in the blue corner. The cornermen have had a busy night's work tonight. Forward comes Arribas again, a good finish for him to the second round. Always a brilliant event here in London. It's been a super 2014 for white collar boxing, and I'm sure it will continue in the same vein next year. And right in front of us, round 3, and an enthralling war of attrition between the Irish and the Spanish. Cathal O'Donovan, Pablo Arribas, these two intent on leaving absolutely everything in the ring. And about 1:30 to go as O'Donovan bludgeons his way forward with a couple of short right hooks to the body. Slips in under the jab of Arribas. O'Donovan just having a brief moment to readjust the head guard, and I'm sure a welcome breather as well. Arribas, who looked to be being outworked and outboxed in the first round, has really found his feet, come on incredibly strong in the last 4 minutes. Cathal O'Donovan started well, perhaps found himself dragged into some deep waters here. The last 50 seconds are absolutely crucial. O'Donovan lands a long looping, slightly slapping left hand. How much has he got left in the tank? Forward comes the Irishman, slips under the hook. Lands a couple of rights to the body. Arribas staying on his feet, takes a right hand though. 20 seconds remain Ribas looks tired again, lunges forward. A little bit too much tail on the jab, and O'Donovan's been reading it. All she wrote for these two. Nice right hand from O'Donovan on the bell. And the two men embracing the ring. It was a really, really hard fought 3 rounds from red and from blue.
And at the end of 3 rounds of action, your judges have scored this bout 29.2. 28 points in favour of your winner, fighting out of the red corner.
Well, you can see from Campbell O'Donovan's reaction there that he knows he was just in a very, very close fight, and Pablo Ribas has given a phenomenal account to himself. And from my reading of the body language of the Irishman there, he looked at his opposite man on the bell and said that was very, very close and could well have gone either way. But fortunately for him, he's not stuck. His second win of his WCB career. Pablo Ribas sadly goes away empty-handed, but certainly given a brave account of himself tonight, and hopefully he'll come back now full-time resident of London. He's got some big support in the crowd there, and they drape the Spanish flag over his shoulders despite the loss. And hopefully we'll see him back in the ring in 2015. So a big win for Campbell O'Donovan. See them short next year. Robert Driscoll, 30 years of age, is a roofer, a keen amateur florist from Croydon. Hobbies include live music and salsa dancing. You'll see him fleet-footed around the ring tonight. Seriously heavy metal entrance music. Barely hear my own voice over it, in fact. Robert in the red corner tonight. And as difficult as it is being the first man on the bill, even more difficult being the last man on the bill. It's a long, long wait. Darren Curzon, the unenviable task of being the last man to step in the ring tonight. Although a complete newcomer to boxing, completed the London Marathon in 2011. Takes no small feat in itself, so certainly a fit man, but he said unfortunately spinal injuries over the last couple of years have caused him some mobility issues. But hopefully those are behind him now, and he's been able to get in good shape for this event. Last man to step through the ropes, not only for tonight's show, but in 2014 as well. Darren Curzon. finale of white collar boxing in 2014 gets underway. And they are leaving nothing to chance. The referee is going to have his work cut out for him. Robert O'Driscoll and Darren Curzon. The referee is going to have to stamp his authority on this one. Curzon in the blue, O'Driscoll in the red. Oh, nice left hook has caught Curzon a little bit cold there, and you could just see the eyes glazed a little bit, and he looked shocked. This is where survival tactics are so important. What do? Do you use offense, or do you tie your man up? Curzon looks to have his legs back underneath him. Frantic opening, 45 seconds between these two men. It's got more than just a few elements of bar brawl about it, and again, Driscoll lands a couple of big lefts as Curzon on the ropes. Curzon shakes his head, he felt some of those. Driscoll walking forward, landing a nice 2 or 3 shots there. Curzon really struggling with the pace, he's turning away from the referee, administer the standing 8 count, he looks close to it. I don't think Curzon can have any arguments about that whatsoever. He's in real trouble for a few moments there. You see the exhaustion on his face, and we're only nearing the end of round number 1. He doesn't want any more to do with it. And understandably so, there's no shame in admitting defeat. Fortunately for Darren Curzon, O'Driscoll, or rather Driscoll, just had a little bit too much to offer. It's been waved off officially.
TKO fighting out of the red corner.
Robert Driscoll, the last winner of the night, the last winner of 2014.
Thank you very much for coming out to see us this evening. We'll see you next time on the WCBL show. Merry Christmas! Happy New Year! Good night!
Oh, Merry Christmas indeed. There we have it. That is all she wrote for white collar boxing in 2014. The year has absolutely flown by. We've seen the thrills and spills, the highs and the lows, the city's ordinary folk stepping through the ropes to achieve extraordinary things. It's been a super journey and a pleasure to share it with all of you. If you'd like more information, head to Twitter at WCB London, Facebook White Collar Boxing London, or on the website, of course, www.whitecollarboxinglondon.com. For myself, Chris Lloyd, and all of us here at White Collar Boxing London at the London Irish Centre in Camden, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed the action tonight and over the last 12 months. And we look forward to doing it with you all over again in 2015. From all of us here, a very Merry Christmas.